Pick an angel and buy the gifts all online at www.onlineangeltree.org. There are over 10,000 homeless people in Dallas alone. Do you want to know what you can do to help? Volunteer, donate, and give 365 days a year at www.salvationarmydfw.org. Welcome back. We're talking with Salvation Army Commander here in Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, Major Ward Matthews. Now, I know that we've talked about the kettle, we've talked about the angel tree with Salvation Army. Now we're going to talk about, with Thanksgiving, Christmas, the major holidays, people who may not be able to afford to cook a meal at home. Where can they go? What do you guys give to them, and who qualifies for that again?
Well, in the Salvation Army, we try to make sure that those who are truly homeless are fed and have a brilliant Thanksgiving. In fact, here in the Metroplex, we start Thanksgiving even before Thanksgiving. Just recently, the Dallas Cowboys, because they play on Thanksgiving Day, they can't come and help serve on Thanksgiving Day, so they came the Tuesday before, actually 10 days before Thanksgiving, and served at the shelter, and along with them came Billy Crystal to help serve. And so not only is there a wonderful meal, but there's this sense of community that develops during the holidays at all of our shelters, whether that be in Fort Worth or Arlington or the ones here in Dallas, that it's a good time to communicate that though an individual may be having a tough time, there are people who care, and not just the people they expect. I think people understand that the Salvation Army will care. But wow, here come the Cowboys, and I see them every Sunday, and they care. You know, here comes Billy Crystal. He doesn't even live in Dallas, and he cares enough to spend a few hours with me. That's really can be life-changing for an individual. So individuals who need a meal can come to us at those shelters. The biggest one would be on Harry Hines Boulevard, the Carp P. Collins Center. And
what's the website that they can someone go to a website and there's a list of shelters, or how do they find information about where the nearest shelter is to them?
And the best way to recap all of the information we've shared is to go to www.salvationarmydfw.org.
Okay, and all the information will be there.
All of it's there.
So what do you fix at Thanksgiving or Christmas for these people who need a meal?
Well, it's what any of us expects to have. There's turkey, there's dressing, there's, yes, even green beans, but cranberry sauce, all those things.
All the fixings.
Pumpkin pie. I had one of the meals we served this past week with the Cowboys.
Oh wow! It was good.
Yep.
It sounds good. I can't wait to eat my own. So no worries. So tell me and tell everybody out there who's watching how we can help, how we can volunteer. Are there volunteer positions still available if we want to serve a meal at Christmas?
Not on Christmas Day, and not on Thanksgiving Day. Those fill up in January.
Wow.
We have wonderful volunteers.
Wow.
They want to come.
That's amazing.
They register then. But it's just as moving to come on New Year's Eve, or the day after Christmas, or the day before Christmas. So there are plenty of times where individuals can register to become volunteers with us and to help all year long. A great time to do it's in the springtime when things are greening up, and to come after a long winter and to just meet a few people. And individuals find that the homeless, the very poor, they're just like us. They're people.
That's actually one thing I found in travels and in talking with people, is that everywhere, no matter where you go, you can go across the country, you can go next door, everybody's the same at heart. And I think people tend to overlook that a little bit. And this is a great time of year, if you don't do it at any other time, to see past that and see how you can help other people. So how many meals do you serve, or how many days do you actually serve these meals from, let's say, Thanksgiving to January?
Well, we serve meals, 3 meals a day, 365 days
a year
at all our shelters. So, it's hundreds of thousands of meals every year. The special meals really tend to happen during the holidays.
Right.
So we have special celebrations at Thanksgiving, at Christmas, but we do a nice meal at New Year's. We do
Wow.
all the meals are wonderful. And we simply have companies who sponsor the meals, individuals who donate food all year long, and folks who donate money all year long. We simply couldn't do it without folks who care enough to say, God's blessed me, I'm going to give a little of my blessings to someone else.
Major, tell us why people out there watching, it's a busy time of year, people are consumed with their lives, people are consumed with their own shopping. Tell me and tell them why they should care.
All they have to do is look at my pretty face. Let me tell you what I mean. In the 1880s, the Salvation Army came along and found a drunk. His name was William Ward. That's my great-great-grandfather.
Wow.
He was passed out in the street, and this organization that cares about people that sometimes society says are worthless, they picked him up, they cleaned him up, they let him clean out, and they introduced him to God. And since that time, alcoholism's not known in my family. The ripple effects from someone giving a little bit of money and caring about someone other than themselves has an enormous impact on our society for generation after generation. We may not see the effect when we put a quarter in the kettle, or when we go online and start our own kettle. But 100 years from now, an entire family of hundreds can be affected to the good because we cared enough early on.
And I really believe, Major, that one person can make a difference. If you choose, like your great relative, if you choose to help one person, you don't know the actual effect of that one person is going to have on how many people.
That's exactly right. One person helped my great-great-grandfather up, and hundreds have benefited. Now, it's still a question where my being here is benefiting anyway.
Oh, it is.
But the truth is, we can have a positive effect for centuries by doing the right thing here and now.
And so tell us, for those who want to help, where you need help the most.
What I like to do is to tell people to go to salvationarmydfw.org and either volunteer that way, or give money that way, or adopt an angel that way. Going to that website gives all the options.
Right.
We can't do it without money. We can't do it without people. So if people volunteer and give up their time and their money, we're going to be all right in the Metroplex.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching today. If you have any questions or want any more information, you can go to jessicarector.com, and you can also go to salvationarmydfw.org for any information about the Salvation Army. And you can go to our website, and there'll be a link to the Salvation Army as well. And whenever you are busy in this holiday season with preparing for Christmas, your family, and for that fabulous meal, just keep in mind how you can give back, how you can help others. And even after the holiday season, throughout the whole year, volunteers and donations are needed. So there's always a way to help out. We'll see you next time on Jessica.